one of my buddies came to the US with employer X in June. His project ended due to some budget issues immediately, and he stayed here till November with his employer. Now he's planning to go back to his country and planning to come back. What are the documents or points he should consider while returning with new employer?
So I think the first thing he needs to do is make sure that he didn't accrue unlawful presence or commit a status violation when he was laid off. So there's something that we call benching. If he was here, for example, on an H-1B, if they basically kept him, they stopped paying him, but he was here still technically as an employee of the company and he had his I-94, an argument could be made that he wasn't violating his status and he didn't accrue unlawful presence. But that's something that a lawyer has to really look at. Now, it seems it was less than 6 months. So even if he did remain in the United States beyond his period of status, it didn't trigger a bar because it's less than 180 days. But when he goes to his new interview for the H, he needs to be prepared to explain what happened, why he was laid off, why he stayed, and justify that period of time as not being a willful violator, because that could be a problem for him in applying for a new visa. And we've been seeing that lately with H-1Bs. They're denying them if they think that the person is somebody who's going to violate the conditions of the visa. Somebody who stayed without working on the H, they could try to use it against him. So I think, maybe documenting that there was a layoff, but it wasn't a permanent layoff, that they were saying that he was going to be rehired. I don't know what the circumstances were, but I think he should work with an attorney to make sure that he can defend why he stayed after June when the project ended and ensure that he can document that he wasn't in violation of the conditions of his visa if he can.